I have this 6.5 horsepower Briggs & Stratton engine here. It was on a riding mower, and I was unable to use that mower for the last 4 years because I wasn't able to get it started because didn't have any compression. So I wanted to finally try to fix it. So as you can see, it's kind of broken down here, and we've got the valve cover off. What I want to show you is why we don't have any compression, and hopefully we can resolve that. We're going to have to take the valves out to do that. So today I'm just going to show you, I'm not going to take the valves out, but I'm going to show you why we don't have any compression. So we have this at the top dead center compression stroke, just to look down just a little bit so we can bring it up to, but this intake does not close. Closes the best when I get it just down just a little bit, like right there. So that's where I would want to set these at. If you do top dead center the compression stroke or the intake, you're going to have that exhaust raised a little bit. See, it's raised a little bit. Actually, so is the intake. Bring it up just a little more. So yeah, we're going to go for the compression stroke. And neither one of these are seated very good, but they're seated better than top dead center intake. So we're going to bring it down just a little bit. Bringing it down just a little bit actually closes this intake, so that's kind of where I would want to set the valves at. All right, so looking at the valves, so we want to use a feeler gauge to set a gap between here on the intake and here on the exhaust. However, they're so worn that I don't even have a gap at all. Now I've got this automotive feeler gauge. I think the thinnest one is 0.10. Let's see if I can find that. Yeah, I have my 10 thousandths of an inch, I guess, 0.10, and or 0.254 micrometers. And we need to go in here. Now it needs to be smaller than 10, I realize that, but there is no way. I don't see any light in there. That's just closed. And on the exhaust, they have the same thing. It's completely closed. I don't see any light in there. Check it out. See, it's just completely closed. Same with the intake. You can't see it. I don't want to. Just like a screwdriver here. Knock this keeper off if I raise it up. So yeah, completely closed. Yeah, I'll have to get a new feeler gauge, I realize that, but and that is why these valves are slightly open, especially the exhaust. See the gap there? And you know, we should be completely closed on both of these. This one's not seated as well as it should be as well. So we have air, you know, getting in there, and we don't have a tight seal. We don't have compression. And so what I'll have to do is I'll have to remove these valves, and I'll have to grind them off some to allow a small gap. However, I want to do it incrementally. If you do too much at one time, then it's going to ruin the valve, and you know, you're worse than you were really. You'll have to buy new valves. So that's kind of why or that is why we don't have compression in this engine. So anyway, is it worth it? Is it worth to save the engine and go through this? Well, that's up to you. I'm kind of just beginning with this, so I'll have to get those springs off and pull the valves out, clean them up around here. Yeah, we'll have to reseat these, get some lapping compound and you know, the little suction cup, and get them to seat better, close. I think the seats are okay. I know the seats are okay here, and I think this one's probably all right as well. I don't know, I'll have to look at that once we get the valve removed, but just want to let you see why you might not be getting compression if you have a really old engine, and what it will take to maybe get it back up, get some compression again, and be able to use it again. So I think I'm going to try to fix this and use this again. So anyway, I wanted to show you that. Thanks for watching. Until next time, have a nice day. Take care.